Hi everyone, Simon here with a game preview, which is highly unusual for me on Higher Plane Games because I try not to be hyped about anything. However, the developer Creatdelic LLC came to me with a game called Starstruck Hands of Time. It's due for release in 2021, but they've released a Starstruck Prologue for free and it's available over on Steam. I'll stick a link in the description. This game was pitched to me as, we know you love Katamari Damacy, and we know you love rhythm games. What would you do if we combined both? And I was like, I'm sold. I shall buy now. Thank you. And that's exactly what Starstruck Prologue is. But also it evokes everything that I love about PS2 era gaming, everything I love about rhythm action games, and everything I love about claymation. So there's a lot to unpack there. So you'll be watching some gameplay footage of the Prologue, which is available for you to download free now. But I'm going to talk about my experiences of it. The game is divided into several sections, depending on the types of levels that you're doing. The first kind of type of level is the Katamari Damacy style levels. You control a giant alien hand that is going back through time and trying to change what's going on in the world so that you can then affect the future, so that the world doesn't become a mess in the future. However, in doing so, generally the levels want you to create as much carnage across the world map as possible, and you'll do that with your hand by smashing into things, knocking stuff over, ripping trees up, smashing nails into like by picking up hammers and stuff like that. And what it does is it takes this alien hand, but it lets you kind of change the objective depending on the level. So it might be like in the Prologue, you'll pick up a hammer so that you can then hammer down some nails. It might be that you need to open up the trash to then look in the trash bags, that kind of stuff. But the hand is quite versatile, so each level will have like a nuance to it. It's also taking place in a claymation and a diorama style environment as well. So there's plenty of graphical charm to what's going on around you, and that wonderful like warm handmade feel, which I am a sucker for, and I love claymation stuff, especially when it's done really well to a standard like this and like heavily stylized as well. The second part of the gameplay is a bit more like overworld platforming. Think your PS1/PS2 style overworld maps on RPGs and or platform games where you'll be walking around, completing quests, talking to NPCs and all of that kind of stuff. The third layer of gameplay is a rhythm action game, and because it's rock based, this game, your main characters just want to be rockers, and one of them's in a band and the other one just sucks and wants to play like acoustic like hymns. What happens is it evokes a little bit of Guitar Man for me, I think probably because of the style of music. But you have this rhythm action game where you'll be pressing buttons for the four faces of your Xbox 360 controller, as I was using. And then what you do is to move up and down the fretboard, you press and hold up and down on your left analog stick. And then that kind of gives you the option of having potentially 12 buttons to be pressing between as you move up and down the fretboard, kind of like your hands moving up and down a guitar as you're doing the chords or the solos or whatever it is. It took me a little bit of getting used to, because I'm so used to, like with Rock Band, and Guitar Hero as well, you have to do the constant strum for each like note. So I was kind of ready to like switch whack the left analog stick to be like hitting that. I wasn't quite prepared for the pitch kind of shift of stuff. And although I've never played Rocksmith, it felt slightly more akin to that from how I've seen the noteboards play out. So it takes a few goes for it to get up and running in your brain, but when it does, it starts to make much more sense with the way how everything kind of pitches in together, especially when it's laid against like high notes. You'll obviously go in one direction, low notes in the other, and so on and so forth. The music is really well put together, enjoyed it. It's fun and cheesy, but like proper hair rock as well, and like 80s stuff. I'm sure in the full game there'll be a much wider selection of music But yeah, this is firmly on my radar. I am wishlisting this and I shall be picking it up on day one of purchase. This is everything I love about stupid, crazy, weird and irrelevant gaming put together with claymation and dioramas, cute voiceovers, some really weird sound design as well. When characters speak, someone has given voiceovers for like bits of words and they've all been mashed up, so you're hearing real words but out of place and out of sync and out of time with what's on the screen, and like really bitty. And so I found myself trying to kind of catch what they were saying on the voiceover because it's got nothing to do with what's going on the screen. It's a really weird quirk. But yeah, very enjoyable, good fun. I don't do game previews often, but I'm really glad that Creatordelic reached out to me around this one because this is bang up my street and therefore I hope it will be up some of yours as well. Take care all. Bye for now. Higher Plane Games is part of the Higher Plane Network, a collection of media projects ran by me. If you like what you see and want to find out more, visit patreon.com/Higher Plane Network. Your support can make so much more possible, be that a like, a comment, a share or a pledge. Thanks for watching.